So there looks to be some very strong rumours about Noussair Mazraoui and Matthijs de Ligt, both signing for Manchester United in a double signing this summer. This transfer for both of these two is imminent. Now, I already brought you an opinion piece on de Ligt and how I think he could be a great signing for Manchester United. Some people have doubts about that. Paul Scholes recently has come out in the media and said, well, he's not starting for Bayern Munich and he's behind Eric Dyer, so is he really that good? Well, I think he's got big potential. It's just not worked out for him at Bayern Munich. But Noussair Mazraoui, that is going to be a guy that a lot of people are kind of wondering, who's this guy? Well, again, a bit like de Ligt, he's not started that much for Bayern Munich recently. 19 appearances in the last Bundesliga campaign, just over half of the games allowed in the Bundesliga. 34 games in total in the Bundesliga, because there are 18 teams rather than 20 like the Premier League. But when it comes to this as well, you have to also factor in the fact he's been injured a lot as well. Again, that would probably be a concern. But at the end of the day, for these two players for £50 million, I think that's actually a good deal in this market, really. And if you look at the needs of Man United's squad, they really need a right back, basically. It's one of their most problem positions at the moment, especially given the fact that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is likely going to go to West Ham for £15 million. That transfer is pretty much a done deal at this point. So it's most likely going to be, a replacement for Wan-Bissaka. But if you look at the actual squad itself for Man United, there's only really Diogo Dalot who's sticking around, who is a natural right back. So he could well become the main man at right back for now. I mean, there was the likes of Amrabat playing in positions like that last season at fullback because there just wasn't cover there. So yeah, I think he could well be a good signing. Most people, like I said, will be wondering kind of who is this guy? What's he all about? Well, he's a Moroccan international. He was born in the Netherlands. He has about 20 caps or so for the Moroccan national team as well. And he's an attacking fullback. He's got a few goals and a few assists last season, 3 assists in total. So he can very much provide a lot of service to the likes of Rasmus Højlund up front. With de Ligt as well, that's a sign that's really going to come in handy, I think, for Man United. Similar reasons for what I gave in my video a while back too. I mean, Lindelof, Maguire and Martinez, they're all decent players, but their form has been far from consistent thanks to injuries and also just being out of form as well on top of that. And then you've got Lenny Yoro, who could well be a great player for them, but he's not really going to play for a while. He's out for like 2 months because of his injury. And on top of that too, asking him to come in and immediately be the main man, the top centre back at the club, I think is a massive ask. So yeah, I think it's a good. I think that both are good signings. They're good value for money. They're not that high risk at the end of the day. But Man United fans, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I think these can be decent signings, but I'm also a bit reserved because I think that it's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask really to say that these guys are going to be top signings, because there are doubts about both of them thanks to injury, thanks to poor form at times. But if Erik ten Hag can get them working well, I think there's definitely potential there. And they're both, I believe, as well. I believe they are both ex-Ajax players as well. I know de Ligt is as well. Yeah, they are both ex-Ajax players. So Erik ten Hag will know them from his time at Ajax, managing them too. So yeah, let's see what happens with this, guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And for much more transfer news from Manchester United and the Premier League as a whole, do keep it tuned right here to thefootballchronicle.com.